Hi, good morning from London, England. Excuse me. Or is it good afternoon or good evening to you? Wherever you're watching around the world, whether you're in Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Australia, India, South Africa, Republic of Ireland, Japan, Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to all the nations that I've called out. Yeah. Shout out to Serbia. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Shout out to anyone in Costa Rica. It's the first time I shouted you lot out. Shout out to Costa Rica for the first time. Shout out to Honduras. Shout out to Mexico. Always shout you guys out. Shout out to Portugal. Shout out to Argentina. Shout out to Spain. And shout out to Libya. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time out to watch my channel again. Myself. I'm going to introduce myself now. Yes, you know who it is. If you don't know who it is, then it's DLG Reppin. That's me. DLG Reppin. DLG, Delhi, London, Guna. Reppin, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. That's how I spell my name. And I'm just bringing you the latest football content that's going on within the world of the Premier League. Or the world of football, should I say. Yes, I'm a massive Arsenal fan and football fan. That's the two things that are important to me. It's everyday life. So, just waiting for my BBC Interactive to load up. Normally I have it on the screen, but I've taken it off by mistake. So do excuse me. I'm gonna do I'm gonna read about the announcement that outdoor sports will return from March the 29th. And that's pleasing news, but bloody hell, the end of March. We're just about approaching the end of February. This month, I mean. So we have to wait to the end of next month until we see outdoor sport. But that's exciting, and that's what we do all want. And being a red member of Arsenal, that's pleasing for me personally, and for everybody up and down the country, at least personally. I'm going to read on, as it says here, outdoor sports to return from 29th of March. That's written in yellow writing. That's the head title. Outdoor sports including football, golf and tennis will be allowed to resume in England from March 29, according to Vaccines Minister Nadim Zahawi. I shouldn't have to say Saha. Zahawi. Okay. Nadim Zahawi. Thank you. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is due to announce a 4-part plan to lift the coronavirus lockdown later on Monday. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Zahawi said outdoor sports, including organised adult and children's sport, would return, but declined to say when gyms would reopen. Outdoor is safer, and therefore we prioritise versus indoor, he told LBC. So, any sports fan who's watching for the first time, or you watch on a regular basis, give us your thoughts, give us your reaction and your opinion in my comment section below. Share, smash the thumbs up like button, and please could you subscribe to DLG Reppin, which is myself and I only. Thank you very much. Let's get into the next before I get into the next content. It's been such a long while since I've been to a venue like the Emirates Arsenal Football Club. I'm a steward at Crystal Palace, and it's been a while seeing the fans, and I'll tell you what, it will be so much of a relief, but very joyful to see the faces back in the terraces from a football perspective or from a sports perspective. So that's massive positive news for me, and I'll take that on board. Right. Tottenham are not in crisis, according to Mourinho. Well, the results would suggest otherwise. But I'm going to read on here, and as it says in yellow writing, Tottenham not in crisis, Mourinho. Tottenham boss Jose Mourinho says his side have problems I cannot resolve myself, but does not believe Spurs are in crisis after losing at West Ham, their 5th defeat in 6 league games. Well, it's not good enough for me. That's not good enough for, well, that's not good enough in general for the Tottenham fans. I mean, I know you Tottenham fans know who I am by now. You know that I wear the red and white colours of Arsenal. But on a football level, come give me your thoughts, your opinions, and your reaction to your defeat against West Ham. I watched that game, and I'll tell you what, you dominated the game, especially the second half. And how you didn't get a point out of that game is beyond me. You hit the post twice. Bell and a ricochet of Sofel, the West Ham right back, and Czech Republic international. Yeah, came off that right back. For me, I just don't know how you didn't get a point at least. But credit to West Ham and David Moyes. His team set up well, organised and disciplined at the back. I thought the whole team defended superbly well when needed to at vital moments, and they held on to claim a remarkable victory against one of their bitter rivals. But I'm going to read on from here. Tottenham boss Jose Mourinho says his side have problems I cannot resolve myself, but does not believe Spurs are in crisis after losing at West Ham. I've read that bit already. What am I doing? The 2-1 reverse defeat. The 2-1 reverse leaves Tottenham in 9th place, 9 points behind the 4th place Hammers. Mikel Antonio and Jesse Lingard scored for the hosts before Lucas Moura pulled one back. I wouldn't say crisis, said Mourinho when questioned about Spurs' form. Well, what is it then? If it's not crisis, then it's a lack of belief and a lack of confidence going through that team. Because they're not playing with a swagger. They're not playing with the belief of winning a football match. And the performance is deteriorating. That tells me that 5 league defeats out of 6 games is massively worrying. Again, Spurs fans and football fans, you're more than welcome to leave your thoughts and your opinion in my comment section below. Smash the thumbs up, like, share all over the world, especially amongst your friends and family. And please subscribe to my channel, which is DLG Reppin. Myself and I only. Thank you so much. Right, one more bit of content here before I go into the transfer gossip. And that is to do with Neil Lennon. He's publicly apologised to every Celtic fan possible up and down in Scotland for the defeat against Ross County, which leaves their bitter enemies, Glasgow Rangers, only requiring 7 points to win the Scottish League. And I'll tell you what, I'll be so gladly happy for Steven Gerrard to see him lift the Scottish title above his head. I mean, he's been absolutely wonderful in his job. Amazingly wonderful, should I say. And he's got I don't know what he's done. I haven't seen many Rangers games, but he's got them playing with a belief. And he's got them playing good football. I think I've seen glimpses of them in Europa League action. I'll tell you what, they're well drilled. They're exciting to watch. Offensively, at times, maybe not the best at what they do from an organisation point of view. But one thing I will say, Steven Gerrard is a guy who will definitely stamp his authority down, and he would do things his way to better the team. And I think Neil Lennon has come out. I think what was I going to say? I'm speaking about Steven Gerrard. I will come on to Neil Lennon in a bit. Yeah, Gerrard will have his ways of management, and I think the players are bought into his methods and philosophy here. Right, as it says as the head title, Lennon apologises after Celtic defeat, which is written in yellow. Neil Lennon has apologised to Celtic supporters after a 1-0 defeat at Ross County, all but ended their slim Scottish Premiership title defence. Yeah, they've held it for long. What, 9, 10 in a row, Celtic fans? Feel free to leave it in the comment section below, your thoughts and reaction. Jordan White's 71st minute header earned Ross County a second win over Celtic in 3 months after their November League Cup success in Glasgow. Lennon admits his side let the fans down. Well, that's never a good thing to do. At least give an effort. And if that can't be done, then that is definitely more than a reason to pee off the fans, as they stumbled again in their fallen pursuit of a 10 in a row. Wow! So it is 9 in a row. So they're going for 10 in a row, and this season they've been expected to push on for a strong defence of their title, and they've really failed at it. You know, the points tally, if you look at the gap, is too much for them to recuperate, and now their bitter enemies are their bitter enemies are of need of 7 points to clinch the title. I apologise. It wasn't for the want of trying, he told Sports Sound. Well, there's no excuses, and definitely no excuses. His side has failed to sustain the consistency that's got them 9 in a row, and they're going to find out how painful it is just watching their bitter enemies, Rangers, across the road from them lift the title above their head. Not nice. Right, let's get into the football gossip column for Monday. And according to Bristol Post here, former Leicester and Watford boss Nigel Pearson is on the brink of taking over at Bristol City after advanced talks with the Championship side. I'll tell you what, I think that will be a good fit for him. I think the players and the fans will buy into it. I think he will definitely win the fans over quickly, Nigel Pearson. How he got sacked at Watford, I will never know, and that messed up Watford because they should have stayed up last season. And what on earth happened behind the scenes? Oh, I'll tell you what. Watford fans deserve answers, and every detail of the answers. Fact. Watford fans, do you feel that you deserve answers for the way Pearson was treated in his dismissal? Leave it in the comments section below, your thoughts and your opinions. Borussia Dortmund, anyway, moving on. Borussia Dortmund and Norway striker Erling Braut Haaland has told English clubs he will demand a 78 million package to move this summer. Yeah, this was written yesterday. Well, if this happens to be true, then the hints are there that he will move. Bayern Munich chief executive Karl-Heinz Rummenigge has confirmed the club are keen to extend Sole's contract, but it all rests on their financial position. Now, they're keen to keep Nicolas Sole, the tall, big, 6'5" German international. He's a colossus for them, and for them to lose him, it will be a massive blow. I can imagine what it would do to their defence or possibly morale, but it depends on who they bring in return. But Bayern Munich are not thinking of that. What's written by Football London is they're going to do everything they can to extend his contract, and why not? He's a key part of their plans. It's as simple as. Crystal Palace winger Wilfried Zaha is prepared to hand in a transfer request in order to leave the club this summer. Wow, where can Zaha be? Crystal Palace fans, According to Todo Fachages, if that's how you pronounce their name, sorry. There's a written rumour, according to the article, that Saha has planned to hand in his transfer request to finally leave Crystal Palace. I mean, Crystal Palace fans, would you be sad, or would you not stand in his way to stop him going wherever he wants to go? Just let me know your thoughts in my comment section below. Arsenal are targeting a move for Club Brugge and Ivorian coast midfielder Odilon Casuno this summer. Well, I've read this. I would go for Yves Bazuma, someone proven, in the Premier League. If this guy plays in the same position as Yves Bazuma, for me it's Yves Bazuma all day damn long. End off. And going back to Crystal Palace, because it says here Crystal Palace are monitoring Juventus and Romania under 21 centre back Radu Dragusin, who is only 19, who has been also linked with Tottenham and Newcastle. Corriere dello Sport via Sport Witness. That's an interesting read. We'll see how that develops, if it develops. However, Dragusin has been tipped to extend his contract with Juventus, which expires at the end of the season. Who knows? According to Goal here, I'm reading German midfielder Florian Neuhaus has cast doubt over his future at Borussia Mönchengladbach after recent links with Liverpool. We'll have to see how that develops. I don't know how that's gonna be. Liverpool fans, is he someone that you would like to sign? Again, my comment section below. Former England midfielder Paul Gascoigne, once of Lazio, has signed up for Italy's version of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Wow. Okay. Possibly he needs the income and he's a bit short. Okay, I wish him all the best. Let's just hope his character comes into colourful fruition, should I say. And I'm going to leave it as that and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, it's been a pleasure. And I'll say thank you for listening, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. And also, thank you for always putting up with me, as you always do. I'll be back later on this afternoon, for sure, with more content, of course. So smash the thumbs up like button, as you always do, if you can. And let's avoid the thumbs down. Smash the share button for me, especially to your brethren, your family out there in the world. And leave your thoughts, your reaction. If you've got an opinion, leave it all in the comment section below. And please do subscribe to DLG Reppin, which is myself and I only, the one and only. Again, I'm going to shoot off, end this video and say peace again, love again, and bless again, as always. Thank you again, and shout out to the countries all over the world. For those nations that I haven't shouted out yet, allow me to look at the world map again. See you later. Be nice.